when you have been called. When you have been called, there is no more running. When you have been called, there is no more stalling. When you have been called, the only thing for you to do is stand in His name and do His will, His work, a job for just you to do. You must and you will do His will because it was always meant for you to do. You must run to that calling with wet conversation dripping from your mouth. Every word you utter will be for His sake, to bring you closer to His house. Glory to the Most High. When you have been called, you can't sleep until the job is done. When you have been called, answer that call. It's the call you've been waiting for your whole life. When you have been called, playtime is over. Do the things He put in your soul for you to do. Be in the places He wants you to be. If He said, stay still, then by all means, you stay still. Despite the hardship you may be facing, despite the darkness that surrounds you, you still stand still and wait, because He will give you the okay to go. And then you better start running to get the job done. You better move with every drop of passion and love you can muster. Do His will meant for you to do. It was written just for you to do. When you have been called, there is nothing or nobody more important. When you have been called, you must take your place or life will never go the right way for you. When you have been called, you just stand tall. You may fall, but you will never fail. You may be held back. You may be held back by man, but he will catapult you into the promised land. Speak His name with wet words and don't bring Him dry conversations. Don't just recite His words. Let them shake you from your soul till you have no choice but to grow. When you have been called, just know it's no mistake. When you have been called, you just take your place. You do what you must and not what is easy. When you have been called, no force on this earth can stop you. Other than you stepping away from the true purpose, understand when you have been called, you will know it. When you feel it in your soul, you will just know, despite what anyone says to you, you have been called. There is nothing left to do because He will call you. He won't call, but He will call you until you answer. With the biggest smile, saying, I've been waiting on you, my child. You must understand there is a greater purpose for each and every one of us. You don't even have to fully understand your position or your purpose. You just have to do the work to live that purpose while you wait to fully understand. You must overlook the fear and the doubt. The thought of it can't possibly be me He wants. You must close your ears to all the naysayers and dance to the beat He set for you to dance to. When you have been called, don't waste time explaining your mission. Just live that mission each and every day of your life. Let His words placed in your soul be read aloud. Let your book of wisdom be your guide to His light meant for you to stand in. When you have been called, all you can do is fall to your knees and say, I thank you. Glory to the Most High. And I will follow you till I have nothing left to give. When you have been called, He will tell you things that you know could only come from His mouth. When you have been called, darkness, weakness, any fake emotion cannot stand in your space. You will have the power to push it all away. When you have been called, you now flow with your life. Now you leave the fight, the things He wants you to eradicate. When you have been called, you best believe it's time for you to shine. So please just know, I have been called. and I shine. It's showtime, and I'm ready for the stage.